Hey, how's it going, guys? Angel of the Night here. We're back again with another viewer battle, and today we are up against Miguel. Now, this battle actually took place back when Regulation H started, and I was testing out a couple of teams here. So this is one of those big bad teams that you're probably going to see in a lot of Regulation H matches. Everybody hates this team. It's the whole Indeedee, Armarouge, and then of course we've got Dondozo and Tasugiri. But we're going to go in for the terrestrialization here and go in for the energy ball with the Garganical. And then, of course, with the Indeedee, we're also debating on either the Follow Me or the Helping Hand here. Either one would have actually helped out, but we actually ended up going for the Helping Hand. We want to be able to take out this Garganical as soon as possible, because if those things set up properly, they can actually just run rampant right through the actual match. So as you guys can see here, we've got the Terrestrial of Grass set up here with Armarouge. We're all set. We're all ready to go. Here's the Helping Hand. That's going to boost up our Armarouge, so that way it can actually get more damage off. There's the Foul Play into the Indeedee. Not very much damage. It is super effective, however, due to the Psychic typing. And of course, here's the Energy Ball going into that Garganical, taking it down right to about 1 HP. That's the Sturdy ability, basically allowing it to hold on there. And of course, we lose a little bit of life there with Life Orb. Here's the Rock Slide coming in, being able to hit 2 of my Pokemon at the same time. Luckily for us, they're actually slower, so there's no flinches. So we're actually going to go in for the attack. We're also going to set up the Helping Hand here once again. We're going to try to boost up this Armarouge as much as possible. And then, of course, on the opposing side, there's really no priority on the opposing side, so there's really nothing that I have to worry about here in this situation. But it looks like Tinkaton actually has a Quick Claw. It is going to activate. Here we go with the Helping Hand into the Armarouge. Here's the Foul Play going back into the Indeedee. Again, still super effective, not really taking me out. And we managed to get the Heat Wave off here, picking up the KO on the 2 opposing Pokemon. So Garganical, who was down to 1 HP, and then of course the Tinkaton, which is a Steel type. Heat Wave is just super destructive, and I'm pretty sure that with the Helping Hand and the Life Orb, I'm pretty sure that was probably not needed in order to take out the whole Tinkaton situation. Now, the other Pokemon that I do have with me, of course, there is a certain combination in VGC Regulation H. It's a team that comes back all the way from Regulation A. That is what you're seeing here currently that I'm using, is the Indeedee, the Armarouge, there's Dondozo and Tasugiri, and then of course also that you're not seeing in this battle is Tyranitar and I believe it was Lycanroc at the time. Our opponent here is going to bring in a Meowscarada and a Baxcalibur. We're going to actually go in for another Heat Wave here, and we're also going to go with the redirect of the Follow Me with the Indeedee. We do not want our Armarouge to take any kind of Ice-type hits in from that Baxcalibur. Looks like the Meowscarada is going to go in and set up Toxic Spikes for entry hazards, just in case any Pokemon actually come in from here on out. There is the Ice Fang hitting the Indeedee, actually managed to pick up the KO there. That Ice Fang was definitely towards the Armarouge. We're going to get the Trick Room set up here. That's going to allow slower Pokemon to attack first, and hopefully our Armarouge is capable of doing that. Now, as you can see here, we do have the Dondozo. We're going to bring out Dondozo here at this time. This Pokemon is one of those Pokemon that I really am not a big fan of. Dondozo is one of those Pokemon that if you set it up right, it can just run wild. I do have a little error in my scoreboard there. It shows that Dondozo is fainted. Obviously it's not, it's still on the field. But we are going to lock into our moves here, debating on what move to really go with here within Dondozo, either the Wave Crash or the Rock Slide. I'm pretty sure the Rock Slide is what we selected. And then of course we are going to see the Terrestrialization on the opposing side with the Meowscarada. Now, of course, Meowscarada ends up going in for the Tera Grass here, and that's going to be able to resist any kind of Rock Slide damage from the Dondozo. Okay, here we go with the Heat Wave. We're hoping that we're going to be able to pick up the KO on the 2 opposing Pokemon. However, Baxcalibur actually avoids the damage. Meowscarada actually just gets one shot, and down it goes. So Baxcalibur is the only Pokemon remaining on the opposing side. We are losing health there with our Armarouge every turn, and of course there is a flinch with the Baxcalibur, which is actually kind of interesting. So we are going to set up the moves here again. We could either go for the Expanding Force, we could go for the Heat Wave, but I think the best thing to do at this time is to go for the Rock Slide and then go in for the Wave Crash as well. Wave Crash actually did some decent damage. Get a little bit of recoil damage onto the Dozo here, and of course there's the Expanding Force to end up picking up the KO on the Baxcalibur. So good game there, Miguel. Thank you very much for the battle. If you can just maybe post a comment saying what your game name is, that'd be great. I actually forgot what your channel name is. But if you guys enjoyed the match, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys next time.